Max 0 for 6 and 7 6 for 6.
Oh my word. I hope not. But okay, here we go. DIMENOR versus NolBu, and then 6J versus a little boy in their respective. Oh no.
And then on top of that, you have DIMENOR just not being able to get the first elimination. NolBu pushing the action here, though, as DIMENOR is going to be trying to get some angles, and then you go to the other side, and Little Boy just trying to back off. Oh, it's not looking good, Max.
It ain't looking too great.
It's okay, it's okay. It just started. It just started.
Oh. Well, Little Boy got his first elimination, so it is working on that front.
Right. Little Boy pushing the action. Max, how do you say this name? I just want to make sure I'm saying it right.
6J, I say.
Say it again?
6J.
6J. Okay, all right. I'll try. I'll definitely give it a try. As DIMENOR. I mean, DIMENOR currently down 3 points. It's not looking good, and he's going to be pushing the action. And now there you go, a bit of a bounce back, being able to secure at least 1 point. You go to the other side, Little Boy. Little Boy currently. Hey, Little Boy's currently on the lead.
He is.
You might be cooking, Max.
I might be cooking. If you let me cook long enough.
At some point,
10,000 incorrect predictions, I might get 1 correct.
you're bound to get 1 right at some point. DIMENOR now having to back off. The health is going to be low. The action from NolBu. There you go. I didn't even know that. I was surprised, actually, by that jump up. I know that you can get up there and get the helmet that's on top of that.
He was not punished for it? No. That was pretty crazy.
I think it had to do with DIMENOR just having so much low HP that he just didn't want to try to make the make a push right there.
To send it, and even if he took damage, he didn't have enough time to then convert his spray into an elimination. So that definitely worked out in sense for NolBu. And 5-1, man. NolBu is just creating a massive lead. 5-2 currently, so DIMENOR still has some fighting in him. I mean, we're just in the first, what now, 2 minutes of this game. I've been running down. A few eliminations have been taken left and right between these teams. It is close, though, between 6J and Little Boy.
And you can see a bit of a strategy change there from NolBu. NolBu realizing that he does have the advantage here. He's going to decide to back off even more, making DIMENOR just push the action. Currently, they're matching in regards to HP. I think they might wait a little bit longer to just fully regenerate. And then if you go to the other side, Little Boy trying to continue on with the push here, trying to get even a bigger gap as he is going to be able to secure that elimination there on CX.
Yeah, Little Boy just peeking from the right door, the left door, trying to make it a little bit hard to go for that pre-fire, and it's been working out great so far for him. But that lead again is only a 2 elimination lead. We saw how quickly that lead can disappear in the matter of a few seconds. You've got to be very, very careful of that approach. So over to the left side, NolBu still creating himself a lead. 6-3 at this point as DIMENOR has control of that high ground position. He's getting pushed up, taking so much damage actually from NolBu. Goes to the jump shot, and NolBu is going to be punished for his push, and that's going to make the lead now a 2-point lead.
Not slowing down there, NolBu too. I thought he was going to maybe play a little bit slower. I thought that was the play that he was going to be going for earlier. And DIMENOR making a bit of a comeback here. Great angle, fine, as he's going to end up getting it 5-6 so far this score. Pre-firing, expecting him to be in a certain way, and I think DIMENOR starting to catch on how NolBu's playing.
I actually think, Seven, that you have the situation where if you do damage to your opponent before they regen, it actually puts you in a little bit of an unfavorable position because you feel confident to push it, but you don't have terrain advantage, right? And technically, because of that, you might be given an elimination that you could have gone for free. Actually, you're going to be giving it away to your opponent. So, sure, you might get damage, you want to go to the push, but you've got to be careful to understand you are not controlling that piece of terrain when you send it over to your opponent.
Little Boy ends up going down there. That score is going to be 3-6. Meanwhile, NolBu trying to find even more eliminations here on DIMENOR. DIMENOR, who's going to end up clutching this up, going for the drop shot there, and it ends up working out for NolBu, and now he currently barely has any HP. It's time to back off. He doesn't even want to back off. He wants to stay there. He wants to continue with the action.
Did I hear a bell? I don't think I did. I'm going to keep fighting until the end. But
that's the thing right there. I'm surprised he didn't back off because he was just so low on HP. It's pretty much a free elimination to your opponent. Yes, I know you do have a healthy lead, but it can just close up so fast. And we are currently at the 5-minute mark, 5 minutes and 50-second marks. NolBu going to be pushing the action, not being able to connect any of the shots there with DIMENOR, making the jump, seeing if he can possibly end up finding one angle as we saw Top trying to go for earlier. NolBu, both of them running out of ammo, and he switches. NolBu punched him and gets that elimination.
Right in the bloody face. Jeez. The amount of disrespect out of that one. Beautiful. I mean, yeah, it worked out for NolBu. Love that. 4-point elimination. There you go. He's going to get a bit of vengeance for that piece. DIMENOR was able to get himself that elimination. 7-10 on the other side. A big lead has been created. 7 elimination advantage in favor of Little Boy versus 6J. I think we'll get to the point now, a 5-minute mark, 7, a lot of the time we've seen so far in these TDMs is when players start to get a bit more desperate and start to push a lot more, which means that we see a lot more mistakes start to happen at that moment.
A little boy not slowing down. I mean, we were talking earlier about how if you're able to get a big gap, we saw Shane being able to mix it up, and he continues on. Now he's starting to punch the air, feeling even more confident. Gonna end up backing off so you can fully regenerate that health, which is ultimately what you want to end up doing. Reset in regards to your armor as well. You can see them there jump up. Make sure that he's able to reset that as well. And if we go to the other side, NolBu still, he's not letting DIMENOR breathe at all. He's making sure that DIMENOR doesn't even end up crossing the halfway mark, the halfway point of this map.
Yeah, actually that tier 3 helmet and vest is very important in 1v1 setting. Like, it can allow you to take an extra bullet or two, and on that spray, that is actually a lot of damage you can just negate thanks to that tier 3 armor and helmet. So definitely try and pick it up if you can, but make sure you don't get punished, because again, you have to leap over that crate to get it. It is a little bit dangerous. They're hit 13-4 for LYE. He is just completely obliterating his opponent here. 6J is just having a really bad time.
4 minutes left, and DIMENOR, one thing that has been working out for him and that NolBu now is trying to mimic as well is just that pre-fire. That pre-fire that DIMENOR is able to do whenever he's able to end up knocking out NolBu. He's able to find the right angles. He's currently going to be a bit low there on HP. You can see them just trying to pre-fire where they think he's going to end up being. NolBu, now even though he doesn't know that he was there, you can just almost predict. He's like, okay, you're going to end up rotating that way. Let me just pre-fire and see if I can get some angles, get some shots on you. And NolBu ends up coming out on top of that fight right there. 14-10th, other side, 14-4th. I think with currently 3 minutes and 36 seconds left, little boy might have just secured that win.
It's unfortunate. DIMENOR had such a good trade-off at the start, but he just was running out of bullet in his magazine, and he just had to run away, and unfortunately got punished by his opponent there very, very quickly. Here they go. NolBu on top of the crate there, able to try and buy time. He's very low. He's going to have enough time to go for the regen, though. I'm not too sure. DIMENOR does not want to give him that space, and he does take him down in the process. That's going to be DIMENOR getting his 11th elimination in this game. Only a 3-point difference, though, with 3 minutes on the board. Very easily, DIMENOR can catch up to NolBu and maybe even overtake his current standings.
Definitely can, but he needs to be careful because now you're starting to see it. NolBu's starting to slow down his gameplay. He's waiting for DIMENOR to end up pushing the action. NolBu's going to end up finding DIMENOR first, going to be end up securing some of the damage, and NolBu smells blood in the water. He's going to be pushing the action, and there you go. DIMENOR ends up going down. That 3-point is now 4 points, and if we go to the other side, little boy trying to make it even more. He said, you know what, let's showcase some skills here. See, I said, slow down. I don't want to get embarrassed. Chill, my boy.
I might just get one prediction, though, today. I will not be... I mean, it's not great, but I'll take it.
Yeah, little boy.
It's not a 0% ratio.
At least one Brazilian team didn't let you down.
I mean, you should be the one saying that.
No.
Now
I gave up as soon as I saw you pick them.
We're going to be at the 2 minute and 15-second mark right now. And we're going to be 16-15 and 12-16, which means that currently 6J, little boy, for me, that's GG.
Yep.
That's done unless we see an insane comeback and
even
really little boy doing big mistakes.
Yeah, even if he tried, I think with the respawn time on top of that, yeah, you would have to started that climb up.
You'd have to start throwing.
And not get eliminated at the 5-minute mark, especially with the gap. So we're just going to end up focusing here on NolBu. And NolBu now with 6 limbs. Hold on. What minute? 40 seconds? Not yet. There's a chance, okay?
How long will it take for us to know if it's done?
Let's just say
It's 5 now.
If John was here, he would end up doing some insane math, and he'll be like, okay, you could probably average about 1 elimination per 10 seconds. But he's not here, and DIMENOR, he's trying to get that angle. NolBu, just too much.
I think that now with a minute and 20 seconds on the board, I think we are pretty much done for both of these games, actually. Like, impossible to come back here for 6J. Little Boy's going to be getting himself that win, and NolBu is just going to be trying to get a little bit more of a flex, maybe try and build a 10-point lead for himself, trying to make a statement that he's going to be looking good going into the semi-finals here of the Solo Master Tournament. But already, I'm telling you, going into the semi-finals and the finals, that slope is going to be the true MVP of these matches of solos. If you can get to that position and you're getting pushed by your opponent, it is going to be absolutely OP.
And for tomorrow, I'm excited to see what Flower and Puncher are going to be able to do, right? We didn't really get a chance to see them perform here. We'll end up seeing, actually not Flower, we'll end up seeing what Westron is going to be able to do tomorrow because they didn't really get a chance to perform here.
They're looking at this like, well, it's going to be easy.
Okay, nice strategies.
We'll just steal those strats. Try and get the tier 3 helmet and vest and just hold on to those slopes behind the crates as much as possible. We're going to be in the final stretch of this first day of the Solo Master Tournament. Going to be down to the last 25 seconds. Just trying to get a few extra eliminations for the stats, because why the hell not 7 as you're about to wrap up the first day?
And honestly, quite some surprises there. I expect some players to be able to come out on top, with Doc. You know what? I'm not disappointed though. I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen tomorrow with the Solo Masters tournament. The 1v1s, first time we are doing this, and so far, honestly, I enjoy the action. I enjoy how some of these players were able